about one of my very favorite TV shows, This Is Us. First off, I just want to say that I have this amazing This Is Us shirt on. It's from an Etsy shop called Dizzy Bee Boutique, and I will link them below. I love it. I think it's so cool and creative and fun, and I'm definitely going to wear it a lot because it is soft. Definitely go check them out. I've actually wanted to make a video about This Is Us for quite some time now, but I wasn't sure if it really matched up with my audience here on YouTube. But you know what? This channel has always been about things that I really love and things that I really enjoy. So if I enjoy the show, why not talk about it? And chances are some of you out there really love it too, and it's so much fun to talk about because we all need to talk about it, because if we didn't talk about it, we'd just bottle up all those feelings. Like Kevin said in the season 2 finale, we all just need to take a collective breath. I have so much to say, so let's get into it. I asked you guys to send me some questions about the show, any season, any topic, and I'm super excited to get into them. I haven't really pre-thought about my answers. I've seen the questions, but I haven't thought about them. So whatever I say is just what comes to me off the top of my head. We're gonna start off nice and easy with who is your favorite character? My favorite character is Randall, but I also really love Beth, and I also really love Jack. Oh my gosh, and William. I love William. But I'd say overall it's Randall. Which character do you relate to the most? Definitely Randall. I promise not every answer in this video is going to be Randall. I think I connect with Randall because of his anxiety and his experience with like panic attacks and heightened worries. I'm kind of nerdy like him. I don't know, I feel like I have the most in common with him. Hey Jona, I'm a huge fan of you. I've never seen the show, but what is it about? Also, how inappropriate is it? Like, what age do you recommend to watch it? What is the show about? This is a great question. I would say the show is about family and about life. It basically follows the story of a family of 5, and you see them through different ages, whether it's the parents as young people, the parents when they first got together, the kids as adults, the kids as kids, and it's just about their journeys through life. Is that a good summary? I don't know. And is it inappropriate? I don't think it's inappropriate. I would say that families could watch it, but if you have like little kids that are sensitive to scary images and scary scenes and like really emotional, intense scenes, I would say watch the episodes first, then watch with your family. But if you're a teen, a tween, like if you're age 10 and up, I'd say you're perfectly fine watching it. If you could make anything happen to any of the characters, what would it be? I would make everybody have happiness. Oh, I don't know. I guess I want Kate to get her big break. That's the first thing that came to mind. I want Kate to have a record deal. I want her to take over Hollywood. I want her to get multiple Grammys. I want her to be the next Adele, but better than Adele. I just want that for Kate. That's what's coming to mind. Who do you want Kevin to end up with? This is a great question because for a while I would have said Sophie, but now we saw him with Beth's cousin. I forget her name, but I really like her from what little we've seen of her. She seems really artsy, and I feel like she's going to challenge Kevin, not because she's artsy, just because of her personality overall. I feel like they could be a really good fit, so I don't know. I'm really excited to see where that goes. Favorite relationship in the show? Oh, I was gonna say Kate and Toby, but now I'm thinking Jack and Rebecca. What's their ship name? Jekka? Kate and Toby? I don't know. Okay, Jack and Rebecca. Jack and Rebecca. Do you know what other popular show Toby's actor was on? Chris Sullivan. Chris Sullivan, I know that he was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 as Taserface, but I don't know what other show he was on. So if you guys know, leave it in the comments, because I'm definitely curious. In the episode before Jack dies, they show Tess older and working as a social worker when Randall fulfills his promise of taking her to lunch every day. Do you like this plotline, and do you think they'll stick with it? If so, what else do you think we'll see in the Pearson family's future? I loved seeing older Tess and seeing older Randall. I was shook. I think it's so cool that this show goes from timeline to timeline and we jump around. I think it just like somehow it all fits together so perfectly, and I just don't know how the writers do it. I think we're definitely going to see more of Pearsons in the future, especially from what we saw at the end of the season 2 finale. That was something. What scene in what episode made you cry the most? Okay, I have a funny story. This is gonna sound really weird, but bear with me. So I typically don't cry during the episodes. I don't know why. It's not that I don't feel it, because I feel it. It's just like I don't cry. I nearly cried when William passed away. That got me. I nearly cried in the episode with the fire, and when Rebecca went in and saw Jack on the bed, I was like, oh no. But the funeral episode, all through the funeral episode, I was feeling it, and I could feel like this start of tears forming, the very start, but I didn't cry. And then at the end of the episode, the very, very end, after the credits had rolled, it was over, and I just burst out laughing. Laughing uncontrollably, just laughing, which sounds heartless, but bear with me. Then all of a sudden it turned into sobbing. Like I just started crying. And so I was talking with someone and they said that when you see emotions like on a what is it called? Like if they scan you, like an EKG, whatever, all emotions look the same on that. So sometimes you get confused about like what you're feeling. So I started laughing because I was so emotional that my body and my mind were just like, what? How do we process this? And then it turned into sobbing. So the episode that made me cry the most was the funeral episode, but it took me a while to get there. What scene gave you the most happy feels? Oh, I don't know, there are lots. Stuff with Randall and William, that has definitely come up. Just the times where Jack is being awesome with the kids, those always get me. Oh, like when he's filming Kate when she's singing and oh my gosh, something I love about Jack is that he wants to film everything. That is so cute, that is so me. I relate to that. But oh, that is so cute. It's so cute. Every time he has the camera out and he's filming his family, I'm like, I feel like there are so many times where I've just been like, oh, this is giving me happy feels. What character do you think you'd most likely be friends with? And what's your favorite Jack moment? How do you choose one Jack moment? Character that I think I would be friends with is probably Kate or Randall. Kate. Probably Kate. Maybe Randall? Kate. And my favorite Jack moment, oh my goodness. There's a couple that immediately come to my mind. One is when he's talking to Randall in his office and he's asking Randall to tell him the measurements, and then he like has this emotional talk with Randall and little Randall cries and I'm just like, oh no. Or at the pool with Kate when he has his Daytona Beach shirt and he tells her that if she wears it, her enemies will see her as she wants them to see her. Oh my gosh. Or when Kate teaches him to Vogue at her Madonna party, that's so cute. Or when he like sleeps outside of his bedroom because he didn't want to sleep far away from Rebecca and he says he's going to try to stop the drinking. I think that's really touching. Or just the simple moments where he teaches Randall how to tie a tie and older like teenage Kevin how to tie a tie. Oh, there's so many. I could sit here, I could make a whole video about Jack. Probably just every Jack moment ever. So many good moments. A lot of us associate the show with crying, and it's not always sad crying. Sometimes it's happy crying, sometimes it's confused crying, sometimes it's overwhelmed with feelings crying. There's all kinds of crying with this show. How do you feel about Deja? First off, Lyric Ross, who plays Deja, is phenomenal. I really wish she had social media. I don't think she does. I think she might have an Instagram, but I think she is so great. Deja, I think, is a really interesting character, and I like the dynamic that she brings to the show. I was really shocked by how she was acting in the season 2 finale. I mean, I understand she's been through a ton more than any other kid should have to go through. But like, it just seemed like such a turnaround, such a quick turnaround from the episode before it that really focused on her, because that episode made me feel for her so much. And then all of a sudden, there she is smashing Randall's car, and I'm like, what? How did we get here? So that was a lot, but I'm really, really interested to see her storyline and how it evolves. What do you think about the last couple minutes of the season finale? I'm scared but excited for what's to come. I am scared and excited too. I think Toby's depression is going to have a bit of an upswing, which I think is important to show. Hopefully they show it in a way that's like good and doesn't add to the stigma of depression, which I don't think will happen. I trust the people that write this show. So I think that'll be good to like explore mental health. Then, okay, so we have that. We have, what else did they show? Kevin and the cousin. I love it. Like I said before, I am here for that 100%. I'm really, really, really excited to see what happens there. I think we're going to learn a lot more about Jack and his time in Vietnam. I think it's really cool that Kevin wants to explore that. I think that's a good outlet for like his grief. Then we had Randall and Tess, and that is where I'm like, oh. A lot of people are saying they think Deja kills Beth, and I'm like, that is dark. That seems like a different show. I do not think that's going to happen. I really don't. And if it does, you can come back to this video and be like, ha, you were wrong. But I really, really don't think that's happening. But people are saying that Randall wasn't wearing his wedding ring in that flash forward, which, what? I know that Beth and Randall are going to have some like problems, but I don't think they're going to divorce or anything. So either something happened to Beth that wasn't Deja killing her, or maybe she's like dying of sickness, like maybe she has cancer, maybe she has Alzheimer's. But then again, where's Annie? But then again, why would Annie be there? That doesn't make sense. So like, I don't know. And they're like, are you ready to see her? I'm not ready to see her. Who's her? I'm guessing it's Beth. Maybe it's Annie, maybe it's Deja. So many questions. Maybe Deja's in prison. I have no clue. That is the one that I'm just very, very confused and scared about. If you were cast on the show, what would your storyline be? Oh, I would hope that I would be somehow involved with teenage Kate, Randall, and Kevin. I would love to just be in their squad somehow. I would like to be a friend of theirs. Not just any friend, like a really good friend. Maybe a good friend to Kate, maybe a good friend to Randall. Not that I don't like Kevin. This video is making it seem like I don't like Kevin. I love Kevin. I just don't see me playing a character that would be friends with Kevin because I'm not like a cheerleader or like a popular person. I'm more of like the nerdy, quirky person. So those are some of my thoughts on This Is Us. I love the show and I would like to make more videos about it if you guys are interested. Definitely leave anything in the comments below that you'd like me to talk about in regards to the show in the comments below. I love you all. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye!